one of the strangest things I've ever found. As you can see, it looks like there's Chinese writing on this side. On the other side, I see George on there, and it almost looks like there's two things stuck together if you look at the edge. So I have no idea what this is. I think I got the water bottle going right. I think it's a Mercury dime, my second Mercury dime. Oh, that's so exciting. An hour or so to kill, so I decided to come back to this 1920 house. Got a signal in the plug. It doesn't look like a coin. It's round, almost looks like button size or like a wheel to a toy car. No, I think it's a button. Yeah, there's a shank. Whoa, this is interesting. Let me see if there's anything on the front. Doesn't look like it. That is an interesting looking button. Let me do a little cleaning and we'll see if there's any markings on it. I did a little research. It could be a little older or it could be not that old. It's prime patented, it says on the back. I don't know if you can see that. It says PRYM. It's a cloth. The button's cloth on this side. And then it's got, of course, that shank. They've been around a long time, so it's really hard to say. I'll have to do some more research to see if it's older. I mean, it's in this yard, and it was, 6 inches down at least, I think. So, well, maybe 5 or 6. Anyway, so I think it could be a little older, but anyway, it's at least a recognizable thing. So I'll do some more research, and if I find anything else out, I'll put it on the video. I decided to try this little curb strip area. I've been here before. The permission I was trying to go back to, I don't think they were home today, and so I decided to go somewhere else because it's such a nice day. That's why I'm squinting. But I think I actually found a wheat penny here, so let me turn this around and show you. There it is down the hole. I've had several good signals here and kept thinking I had a coin and didn't find one, but this one, I think, sitting right there, flipped out there, it looks real old. So let me see if I can just rub it just a little. There's the 1 cent side. It's definitely a wheat. So let me clean it up and see if I can find the date. Get right back to you. Well, there it is. I think it's an S, but it's a 1952 S, I think, wheat penny. So definitely seen better days, but that gives me some hope because I've had several signals, like I said, that I thought for sure were going to be coins and turned out to be just random pieces of foil and stuff. So hopefully I'll find a few more before I go. So I got another good coin signal here, and this is about as close as you come to digging directly on the coin. I barely rubbed my pinpointer across, and there it was. So I'm thinking this has got to be a wheat. It's far enough down. Let me pluck it out of here. Yeah, let me get my glasses pulled up here. I put them on a little rope here so I could get a hold of them. Oh yeah, no, sorry, got out of focus there. That is definitely a 1 cent. Let me see if I can see the date. Well, as usual, I'll have to clean it first, but let me clean it and then we'll find out how old it is. Well, this one's about 10 years older than that last one, so I'll take it. I'm going the right direction, and it looks like it's a 42S. Let's see if I can get it. I'm having trouble with my focus, but there you go. Now you can see it. Anyway, it looks like a 42S wheat penny. So my second wheat penny today, so not too bad for about a half hour's of work. So hopefully I can find some silver. That's the next thing. I got back-to-back wheats, the very next hole. About the same distance down. About fell out on its own. It's right here. I saw this little piece of dirt. Thought maybe it was a pendant or something, but definitely a wheat penny. Let me clean it up. I gave it a shot. I think it's a 1940 something. It's got the S. The last two numbers, they kind of were there and they're not there. I don't know. Pretty toasty. But I think it's from the 40s, so that's my second. Actually, third wheat penny here today. I don't know what this is. I got a coin signal, and this thing popped out. It's a little tiny thing. Kind of looks goldish, but let me get it cleaned up here. It doesn't feel heavy. I don't know what it is. Let me get it cleaned up, and we'll find out what it is. You can see I cleaned it up a little. It's very light. I almost feel like it's starting to say one penny or whatever, like it's play money or something. There's some symbols on the back. Boy, look at that dirty fingernail. It's pretty big for digging in the dirt. Anyway, if I can get it's very light. The wind's gonna blow it out of my hand. There's some kind of symbols on the back too, but I'm gonna have to clean it up when I get home. I looked at it with my magnifying glass. You can see the 1 and the PE, but other than that, I don't know what it is. Anyway, kind of a cool little piece, but hopefully I can find some more information off the internet later. I got another good coin signal here. Ran my coil over the plug and man, it blew my ears out. But I almost feel like there's something else over here. Maybe it's just a rock, but I'll check that later. But here's a coin poking right out of there. Looks like a penny again. I bet you it's another Wheatie. Number 4 today. Wow. So I'm doing the simpler settings on my AT Pro, just trying to shake things up and see if I can get more hits, but definitely working right now. Let me clean it up and find out the year. All right, looks like that one's a 1944. I think it's an S. So my 4th wheat penny in this spot. Probably dug about 8-9 holes, so I would say that's a pretty good percentage. So hopefully I'll find that silver I was talking about earlier. I've got a real good signal here. Took me a while to find it, but there, something popped out of the hole. Looks like a tire to a toy car. So let me clean that up and see if I can find any other pieces in the hole. As far as I can tell, that's the only piece in the hole. Looks like it had been a fairly big toy car or something like that. Anyway, wish I'd have found the actual toy, but I'll take it. Kind of interesting. Well, I found something to ring up real good. I thought for sure I had some kind of a silver coin, but it ends up being the end of a light bulb of some sort. Oh, dropped it. Anyway, boy, that thing about blew my ears out, but I wish it would have been a silver quarter, but no. That 1922 house, I believe, that I found that Indian head penny and the ring and all that. I got a signal that was right next to some holes I'd already dug, so I must have just kept missing it because it was right in the middle, and it's a real tiny looking coin, it looks like. I don't know if you can see it. I'll get my pinpointer out of there. It's right there. It's real tiny. It looks smaller than a penny. It's heavy. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's a token, I don't know, or a foreign coin. Let me clean it up and see if I can find out. But that is a very interesting. It's very heavy. One of the strangest things I've ever found is you can see it looks like there's Chinese writing on this side. On the other side, I see George on there. And it almost looks like there's two things stuck together if you look at the edge. So I have no idea what this is. It appears very fragile, so I'm going to have to wait till I get home to clean it up. I don't want to tear it up too much, but this is a very interesting thing. I have no idea what I have here, but I'll take it. It's cool. Further inspection, I think you found a date here. If you look right there, I think it says 1940 or 48. I'm not sure, and it's got these, I swear to God, it looks like two coins stuck together. So I'll have to do some checking, but very interesting. Another coin signal here. Popped it out. It's about 3-4 inches down the hole, maybe 4 or 5. There's the coin. Haven't looked at it yet. It's penny. Oh, it's another flippin' zinkin, I think. Actually, up on the top of the yard here, more closer to the I'm not more closer, but closer to the sidewalk. I was finding older coins, but here they seem to be getting newer. Anyway, I'll keep on going. Got a high tone here. I haven't figured out what's in the hole yet. I figured I'd try a semi-live dig here. Let's see what I can find here. Oh, it's right at the surface. Now, let's see what we can find here. It's right over here. Oh, I thought I saw maybe a coin. Oh, yeah, there it fell just down. It fell down in the hole. So we're gonna pluck it out here. Looks like a dime size. No, maybe it's a penny. Looks like it might be a Roosevelt dime. Let me clean it up here a little and see what we got. Looks like this one's going to take us all the way back to 1984, so not an older dime, but I'll take it. I mean, it's a coin. I guess I'm going to drop it. Anyway, I was hoping it was something older. We'll see if we can find something else. That's a good penny signal here, and flip the plug up, and the penny was sitting right at the bottom of the hole, just like that. So I don't know if it fell out of somewhere, but it's almost practically cleaned off. On this side, anyway, I can see the link in. I'm trying to see if I can get this in focus for one. Let's see if this will get a better focus. Maybe get some light on it. Let me see what we got on this side of it. Yeah, I think I see a 1 cent there. Let me rub it on my pants here. Made it worse. Kinda. Somewhere in there, I think there's a 1 cent. So I think this is definitely a wheat penny. All right, let me try to clean it up, and I'll find out how old it is. I can tell. Look through my magnifying glass. I think it's a 43 or 45. That's his best. You can hardly see anything on the back, but I think it's a wheat. I think it says 43 or 45. That's about all I'm going to get off this one in the field. Interesting find here. I just pulled it out from the hole. It was kind of back down in there. I think it's for it looks familiar. It's a bike or something, like a brake thing or something. I know I recognize this, but anyway, that was a blasting signal. Yeah, pretty good signal here. Something weird in the hole. I don't know what it is. Oh, it looks like some kind of a hook. Something from Peter Pan or something. Let's see if it'll focus in there. Can't get things to focus here. Let's pull it out here a little farther and we can see it. It's some kind of a hook. I don't know. Let me clean it up. I don't know what it's to. Interesting. Clean it up a little. It's just like a little hook to something. I'm not sure what to, but kind of interesting anyway. Signal here. It was quite a ways down in there, probably about 4 or 5 inches down. Popped it out over here in this little plug, and it fell apart. And there's that penny, and I'm pretty sure it's a wheat. So let's see here. Yeah, definitely a wheat penny. Pretty good shape on that side. Let's see if I can rub this one and check the date. Hang on 1 second. You can see the 19. Let me look at it closer and see if I can get it. There we have it. It's a 1952 D wheat penny. So my second wheat penny today. I haven't found a lot. I found that one cool coin that I'm going to have to check out later. But this is definitely better than clad. Slim pickings out in the yard today, but found a couple of wheats, and now I finally found a coin other than a penny. Found a quartz from 2000, I think I saw earlier. So anyway, not terribly old, but at least it's not a penny. Pretty deep signal in this deep grass here. It was right at the very bottom. Pulled it up in the dirt. It landed right over here, so there it is. I'm thinking it's a wheat penny. Wait a minute, I think yep, there's the 1 cent. So let's find out how old it is. It's great shape, at least on the back. I think it says 1953, so a little bit. I think it's 1 year newer than the last one I found. But anyway, 1953 wheat penny. You can see it there. I think it's an S, maybe a D. Not too bad. All right, got a big signal over here by the road. And it's a big piece of metal. I'm not sure what it is. It says something Bainea or something. Baron Bethea, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what it is. If anybody knows, they can leave a comment. It's heavy. Back on this curb strip, and I found like I think 3 nickels on this curb strip. I think I found another one. They've all been this orangish color. You can see it right there. And it is a nickel. Look how orange it is. See how old it is. Holy crap. I don't know if you can see that. Let me zoom out here so it'll focus on it for me. I think that says 1946. So a couple years away and it would have been a silver war nickel. So that's crazy. So there's got to be older stuff on this curb strip, because that's as old as the wheat pennies I've been finding. So that's pretty cool. I'll take it. All right, I got a pretty good signal here. It took me a while. I thought I already had it out of the hole, but I did not. Something fell out right there, and I think it might be silver. So let me get my glasses on here, first of all. And we'll reach down there and get that out of there. I don't know what, it feels fairly light. Well, I don't know. Let me get some water out here, and we'll see what we can find out about it. All right, folks, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I almost think it might be a Merc. Let me get some water on it. This will be only my second one I've found, if it is indeed a Merc. So let's start putting some spray on it. Well, now the water bottle won't work. Hold on a second. All right, I think I got the water bottle going right. I think it's a Mercury dime, my second Mercury dime. Oh, that's so exciting. Let me get both sides. Oh man, I am so pumped. I was wondering when I was gonna find my second one. It's definitely a Mercury dime. Let me see if I can find a date on it. And let's see, I'll get it to focus. Let's see. Sorry about that. This thing doesn't want to focus. Oh, there we go. What is the date? Let me clean it up a little better so I can see the date. You might be able to see it. So there it is in all its glory. It's a 1920 Mercury dime. My other Mercury I found was 1945, so much older. This is I think this house is 1922, so around the age of the house. That'll clean up real nice. I always forget, I think on the back we got where the mint mark is. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think it's an S. I think that's an S right there. So a 1920 S Mercury dime. I'll take it all day. I love the way these look. It's called Mercury, but it's actually Winged Liberty. And Mercury is kind of a nickname. But second one ever that I found in the 3 years I've been metal detecting. So I'm hoping to find a lot more than that, but I'll take it all day long. All right, well, just a few holes later, actually not a few holes, a few inches later, the Mercury was right there. I found there's some metal signal, but I think I found myself a really nice looking marble. Let's take a look at it here. Anyway, let me clean that up here on my knee. That is a cool looking marble. It's like very shiny. I don't know how old it is, but I'll take it. I love marbles. It's very heavy. It almost feels like it's metal. Well, either way, it's cool. Very shiny. All right, well, there's also something else in the hole. Let me see if I can find out what the metal, unless that's it. Let me check it. Well, that's interesting. So it actually this was the signal. It's actually metallic and magnetized. Watch this. So it's sticking to my pinpointer. So it's like a magnetized metal ball. I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty interesting find. Well, I got a real good signal here, and the reason why is because it was nice and round, but it also was a shotgun shell, so it was quite a ways down there, so I'm willing to bet this is a pretty old shotgun shell. I'll try to clean it up and do some research and find out how old it is, but better than a nail. Good coin signal here. It's a penny for sure. It's right here. It was actually up in this plug, but then it fell down in the hole. I pulled it out, put it right there. Looks pretty clean. Let me put my glasses on here. Let's see what it says here. Let's see. 1944 S, it looks like, wheat penny. Really good shape. I mean, relatively speaking, for being under the ground for that long. Anyway, wheat penny, I'll take a coin signal over on the curb strip side by this front of the house. And I'm starting to think that maybe I'm going to check this a lot harder, because I'm pretty sure this is a wheat penny. It looks pretty old. Let me find out how old it is, but if there's wheat pennies over here, I'm gonna dig some more and see if I can find some more. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I think it's a 1944 S wheat penny. So let's go back to 44. I mean, I can find some, that puts me in the Mercury dime zone, and some nice silver quarters. I think the standing Liberty quarter. So I think I'm gonna check this side a little bit more. I found a silver looking coin. It's a quarter, but I doubt it's too old. I think I see one of those newer, it's like that's buffalo on that side or something. I'm not sure. It's got to be, you know, almost brand new, but still it's better than a penny, so I'll take it. I don't know what year it is. You might be able to see it. I'm not gonna worry about it, but anyway, it's a decent looking coin. All right, I got a pretty good coin signal here. I think I found another nickel. It's probably like the 4th or 5th nickel I found. They're all this color, this orange color. One of them was pretty old, 46, I think, or something. So let me get my glasses on here. I can't see it, of course. I think I left my glasses in my truck, so this one's not as old as some that I found so far. I think what we're talking about here is 1971. So anyway, not as old, but most of them have been really kind of a cool orange color. This one's not quite as orange because it hasn't been in there as long. I got a pretty good signal just now and popped out a coin. I don't think it's a silver dime, but it's definitely a dime, a Roosevelt dime. Let me take a look at it here. Yeah, it looks like it's probably in the 2000s or something. Yeah, 2000 something. Anyway, it was a dime. For a second there, I thought maybe I had some silver. Oh well, on to the next. Okay, there's the board. Not a ton of items, but I found some pretty cool stuff, even just the last little couple of short hunts. I've been kind of going out after noon because it's been kind of cold. Yesterday I ended up being warm and I kind of overdressed for the occasion, but let's get to it. Found a couple more shell casings at the 1922 house. I think they're 9mm. So I don't know if somebody's popping off 9mm rounds in the middle of town, but that's kind of interesting. Found this shotgun shell, which is a pretty old shotgun shell, I think. I don't know the brand. As you can see, it's pretty corroded. Sometimes you can look those up and find out how old they are. And then this is something that rang up like a coin or a ring, but it ended up being just it's real heavy, but I think it's from a pipe. They just cut a section of pipe off. And then I found this. I can't remember what this looks familiar. I think it's just like something used to maybe solder something. I don't know. You can see there's looks like there were some wires and then maybe like the end of a soldering iron. Found another, I like finding these little toys that are in with the metal. This is a piece of Lego you can see there. I think this is a top to a perfume bottle. This might even be part of a toy car or something. There was other pieces which I don't have here in the frame, but I think they were painted silver or something. And then this thing here, I don't know if you can see it. It has these weird markings on it. There's no writing, but there's kind of these like etchings, almost like it's, I don't know if you can see that there. I can't hardly see it myself. But anyway, it's really heavy. I really have no clue what that would be for. And I found that little, this little hook here, which was, I don't know, fell apart. It's kind of a little design on it. I think that's a fishing weight there. This is kind of fun. This was, looks like a antenna to a portable radio. Maybe the people that were doing the power lines or something used that and it fell off. And then what else here? Oh, this is interesting. This is a button, I believe, off a pair of overalls. You can see, I think it says Union All on there. I kind of looked up the company. I'm not sure how old the company is, but you can tell this has been in the ground a while. And then I found my usual clad pennies and zinc pennies and several of those. Overall, I probably found $1 worth of pennies at that 1922 house. Found another nickel, clad nickel, and then some clad dimes. And I think what I got, four quarters, which I don't find quarters that often, but it's kind of nice. If you're going to find the clad coins, you might as well make it a quarter. Here's a nickel that I found. So I've been finding a bunch of nickels. Well, this one ends up being a little bit older. Ends up being a 1946 nickel, so just short of being a war nickel. So I like to keep those kind of things. That won't go in the bank. That'll just be part of my collection since it's a little bit older. And I think I gave another wheat penny away. You see 4 wheat pennies there. I think I'm up to a total of I think 10 wheat pennies at that 1922 house. Pretty amazing. And then this is that coin from Hong Kong. Let me see if I can zoom in on it here. Now, it's really hard to see no matter what you do. I think you can see the Chinese markings on that side. And then it says somewhere on there, I can't hardly see it, but it says 1949. So this is when Great Britain still was in charge of that part of the world. And then I don't know if I can get King George VI in here somewhere. It's really difficult to see, kind of chewed up. I think, here's the thing, there's a lesson. Cleaning coins, some people don't clean them at all. Sometimes I basically had to clean this one because I could not tell what it was, and I was trying to figure out what it was. But in either case, you couldn't see it very well. But if I get it at the right angle, you can see King George on there. Anyway, a very interesting coin. You can see it has a ridge on it. I thought there was 2 coins stuck together when I first found it. And then, let's see here. Oh, then we found, yesterday I found this on this, at the 1922 house. Thought it was just a really cool looking marble. It was reflecting the ground, so I thought it was clear. Then ends up being black, but you can also see that, let's see, where's that piece of lead there? It's magnetic, so I'm really not sure what it's for, but it's a magnetic round marble. So anyway, I thought that was a cool find. And then here's that I found between those 2 houses in that alleyway. I can never pick this up. It is a little toy money, I believe. If you can see right there, it says 1 PE. I think it probably says 1 penny. I'm not sure what the symbol is on the other side. It's kind of the same thing. It's made out of aluminum, I believe. And then the star of the show from yesterday is my this gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, perfect shape 1920 silver dime, mercury dime. It's a S mint mark. As you can see, it's just unbelievable. It looks like it came from the mint, yesterday. So I was lucky enough to find it yesterday. And here's the back. As you see, both sides just in just unbelievable shape. So second mercury dime for me, and by 25 years the oldest. So this is my oldest dime I've found. Anyway, that was a very exciting moment. I'm going to go back there again. I'm sure the lady's real nice and let me dig there, and I found some really incredible things. So if you liked the video, please subscribe, and I look forward to putting out more videos. At some point, if I can get enough permissions, I'll try to do it on a certain day. But for now, once I get the footage, if I get enough footage, I go ahead and put one video out. So hope to see you on the next one.